Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Europa Universalis for Rights of Man as England. In the last part, we were basically waiting for a mission to kick the French balls in, and we haven't really got that mission yet, so we're actually going to go in debt, which is suckish, but it is something that we must do to beat France. We have more infantry, more cavalry, so we have everything we need to better them. We're making our relationships work. So it's still very long time until we can really attack them in a meaningful sense. We just need the mission. So that shouldn't take too long. They are technically stronger than us. We are only 6th in the power list. Although it doesn't really matter, we still will be able to beat them. Scotland's going to be a problem, but I'm not really too fussed about them either. So we're going to continue working on a relationship with Kildare so we can vassalize them and can just basically destroy each power as they get claims on them and make them into our massive little bitch. That's the wrong map mode. There we go. So they've already got claims on the south. We can give them claims on 2 parts of the north if we made them our vassal. So it's really just a vocal point for conquest and making it easier to annex Ireland as a whole. Now our current mission is to make Aragon like us, which is a bit of a pain because I'm making money, so yeah, it's not too much of a problem. But we are over our limit by quite a bit, just so I can sponsor being ready for the French. But we have an heir, she's called Mary. She's not shit, but we can't abdicate it for her anyway. She's going to get a trait in 15 years, and our guy's going to get another trait soon. So, I'm going to put you over there. I'm going to actually prepare the army fighting France, because that's what we actually want to do with it. I want to destroy France. Now, once Aragon's finished with Castile, or Castile's finished with Aragon, they should want to fight France. Fingers crossed they do, because if they don't, that's just going to cause us more effort. And once we make them our bitch, we'll be considered one of the most powerful in the world, easily. I don't know if we'll be top of the table, but we're definitely going to be very high up there, because of the fact that we will own someone bigger than us. And we're going to need a lot of prestige to keep them calm, because they're obviously being bigger than us. It's going to be a pain in the ass to keep them under us. So we'll work towards that once we know that we're going to have them in a royal union, or personal union. Nothing interesting we can do. Just waiting for my relationships to continue maximizing. We've got 9 points because we're not actually embargoing the people who we're rival to, being the French, Scottish and Burgundians, because of the fact that I just don't want to. I mean, I'm not seeing anything useful in it at the moment, because of the fact that my points are not high enough for me to care about. If they were up to 450, I would care because they get all the extra points. I could disinherit my daughter. I don't know why I would do that, but I could. The 31st of August, our leader should get a new trait. The rumour is that Tunis is preparing to attack Tlemcen in a war of aggression. There's not much time. There isn't much time for we to interfere. No, I don't. It appears that he's malevolent. Oh, that's fucking lovely. That's kind of the worst idea we need, or the worst thing we can get when we're trying to we're aiming for a personal union. That's not something we want. So we're gonna have to deal with that at some point. Just gonna split you two, so I can have my guys where I need them. And we're going to, when we do attack France, we just need to as long as we take out their army straight away, France is pretty easy to beat. There are forts, because that's apparently the button I put there. It's very southern based, and as long as you destroy Paris, you pretty much won. But we do need Austria, and we will need Spain or Castile to fight the majority of the fights for us. So it's probably another 5 months and our relations with Castile Aragon will be high enough for the mission to complete. And then we're going to focus on, hopefully, getting the mission to destroy France. And luckily our money is coming back, because if it weren't, we would be in a, if it were not, we would be in a problem. Oh, so you can spend 100 military to gain 10 legitimacy. That makes legitimacy way too easy to get back now. I'm not going to complain, because that's kind of useful, but at the same time, it makes it a bit easy. Normandy's the seat of a cardinal, so we have 2 cardinals. That's good. That's only useful if I ever intend I want to use any of these boons, which I don't really... I'm not going to allow it to focus on too much. So let's try to lose them. Stability is easy to give up. As much as I don't want to give up either, it's easier of the 2 to give up. So, she's a Lancaster, she's of the Castile origin. 14 years and she gains another, my daughter will gain a trait, her first trait. Hopefully it's not shit. If it's shit, well, that's just shit, isn't it? Can't do much about it. There we go. Arrival of our rival, so that we can now completely cancel the relationships there. Still no mission that we should be getting the restore the union, but we're not. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is very confusing because of the fact that it's definitely a mission I know is in the game and I've used it before, but it's not here. Do I have less men now, Somric? Yes, I suddenly have less men than the French. Pay for the fucking men. Pay for the men, and then we'll construct additional 2 infantry. Because it is infantry I'm lacking, isn't it? Yes. 1 infantry would have done, but oh well, we'll do 2. So that's not there again, which, for fuck's sake, is kind of annoying. Vassalizing Kildare doesn't, well, I just don't care enough about them. They're allied with Castile, it's not something that I would typically recommend. So I'm not going to do. Kildare, on the other hand, they must be at peace. They're currently at war, so once they're at peace, hopefully they'll still accept a vassalization request. So I'm trying to figure the reason why France would not, or the reason the game would not give me the casus belli that I deserve. Now, it's kind of frustrating because of the fact that I don't want to just reclaim Navarra. Improving prestige will take too long. Vassalizing Navarra. None of the missions we currently have are any use. So I'm just going to cancel this one. So we have to wait another year. So we're just going to put my money down again. And we're just making money again. So at the moment, this is like this war will put us very, very far ahead if we can get it successfully. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is again, I'm going to tab out and look at the EU for English missions. Because at the same time, it doesn't make much sense why it's not active or giving me the option. So hopefully this article is 1.17. So I doubt they would have taken out during the in-between patches. So yeah, we need to be England, not a subject nation. Own cause in France, we already do. Does not have a truce with France. Is at war with France. France is not a subject nation, has less infantry and cavalry than France, and has less cities, which is all true. And we don't have a truce. So we should have full ability to enact a claim over them, but we don't. So this is a problem. Although we are technically getting more reasons for these guys to help us, and apparently Austria just deems themselves stronger than us, so they'll only give us a favour every 2 years, which is stupid. They're not a great power, so that logically wouldn't work in my opinion. They should really be happy to be friends with us due to the fact that we are considered a great power. France would not accept a threatened war, would they fuck? France is allied to Scotland and the Pope. They're not really very good at getting alliances, I'll give them that. So we're actually going to go up to 4 speed due to the fact that it's taken a while. So on the October this year, we have more infantry, more cavalry, with biggest army in the world. There is no reason we cannot receive this mission. If the event has stayed true to the one that I've seen. There is no legitimate reason why this could not happen. Also, Kildare is now our vassal. Ooh. Oh, that's this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been vastly improved. Vastly improved. Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to leave these guys on defensive. And I get to know their balance, their soldiers, or sailors, their manpower, their money. That's amazing. Oh no, my alliance is breaking with Kildare. I don't care game. Alright. Next month we should have a mission to we should have the mission to force the Union. If we do not, then I don't know what we're going to do, because that's the mission I would like to enact straight away. Nope, there it is. Here we go. So force a union on France. So, the Majesty of your kingdom requires that our border with brother the King of France recognizes our superior status. So we want to restore the the English royal union over France. Now, I don't know how long this will lose this before. So let's check relations, and it should be casus belli. We have 10 years to force this union. And we need 5 years. I think, well, 5 to 8 years before we can technically do it. We have the armies poised and ready to destroy the French armies. The Austrians' armies will be amazing in this, 39,000. The French have 35, which means they have another 15,000 somewhere in the south of their empire. Which is completely plausible. They are a very strong nation, and they definitely can have a better amount of men than us. Or a more active amount of men. So let's check Kildare now, our vassal. Yep, they have claims on the majority of the land, which is good. Because it means we can then use them to conquer the rest. Now, something we're going to have to do for this is more than likely... Oh, fuck, we don't have the manpower one? So we can't actually request manpower from any of these guys because of the fact that we do not have the nobility. So that's a problem. That is a massive fucking problem. They've also allied themselves with Savoy. That's fine. Castile, once they took some of Aragon, they should have a border with France. They should want to willingly fight France. Like they should. All I need to do is offer them land, which then I will throw back and not give them because of the fact that there is no point offering them French land, which will weaken you in the long term. Our vassal's making a bare minimum amount of money, which is good. I can place my ruler on his throne. I can pay off his debts. We got cheaper. Wow, that actually succeeded. I didn't even try to force that succeeding, but it worked. Who the fuck would have guessed? Yeah, so we'll get some tech. Yeah, look at us. We're decent. So, yes, once this war is finished, they should be ready for help to help us. Although they're going to have manpower issues and all that crap, but they'll probably still want to help. Castile, yes, they've already got 7,000 manpower. Austria, I really wish you would fucking help me. I wish there was a way you could like pay them to help you. Or if we can catch France at war in the next 5 years. Well, the next 7 years, preferably. That would be good. Hopefully. I doubt it's not going to be too... I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem catching them in a war. It's just catching them in a war that's good for me to attack them in. That's the problem. But hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a problem, I'm going to guess. Countries wish to hire condottieri. They would actually pay 0.9 the maintenance. So it now seems to go straight to the maintenance they would offer. Well, don't want to give them anyway, to be fair. Oh, thank God we hit Charles. Charles is better as well, actually. He's a 2-3-4, so technically he's better for the Empire. Or the future Union over France. Castile, you really need to finish this War of Aragon, because you've got rebels that are problems. So one problem with Castile, they just don't seem to be very good at doing what they do. So we're actually going to have to probably do this war alone. Which is doable. It's completely doable, it's just, it's going to hurt a lot more, and we're going to be on the back end for the majority of it. They have a lot more manpower than us as well, which sucks. Mostly because the first manpower building's at Tech 6, and I mean once we get Tech 6, I'll have more manpower than them easily. But until then, it's going to be a problem. Oh, they don't want to force the Union, so they're not going to help me. What dickheads. So we probably will have to do this alone. I'll just have to hope there's a favourable time. If not, we will just attack anyway. The French army has moved, so this must be somewhat favourable. You don't normally see France leave, well, one of the French armies leave the capital. But if you do, it's probably normally a good reason for it. Oh. Just show me the mail, that's fine. There's the 20k again. So the 20k's come back to the north, right, it's not a problem then. If they attack Burgundy, this will be our opportunity to destroy them. They normally do have a war very early on with Burgundy, so it should prove useful. And Kildare had a new monarch, I thought that was fucking Burgundy, but yes, slightly different flag, slightly different. Nothing interesting's happening on the world that will interest us anyway. Debasing currency might prove useful in this war, but then again, I'd rather just take a loan. I'm looking forward to this war, but at the same time, this is going to be a ball ache. They don't want France under my rule. And the only way we can get the Casus Belli, the only way we can do this is if we take the mission, or the Casus Belli attacking with it. So that's a problem. But oh well, we will live. They have got a better tech than us as well. I'm actually going to focus military, which is the fact that I actually want to make sure I'm at least military equal. The French land is basically a war at the moment, which I find quite entertaining. Everyone's just warring on the French soil. The French are in 4th now, they have fallen, which is... No, they've not fallen, but they've not grown, so... I could offer a direct alliance, no thank you. Scottish are going to be a problem. They're going to have 15,000 men that I'm going to be able to deal with because of the fact that I'm too busy concentrating on France. Fuck. Really just want the French to go to war. It makes my life entirely easier if they do. But at the same time, I just don't think they're going to. Well, we can always ask for money, which is a good thing, I suppose. I'll go to a few more years before I make my decision whether or not to attack or leave them alone. As far as I'm concerned, I probably will attack anyway, even if it has disastrous effects. It's just something that needs to be done. So loads of people are improving French relations. No one's improving. Oh no, quite a lot of people are improving me as well, but although that doesn't help. Desmond would wish to hire condottiere. No, thank you. Extra production in London? Of course, why the fuck wouldn't we do that? That's a very dumb thing not to do. Come on, France, sorry. Please go to war with someone. Make a dum-dum. Go to war. So if I wasn't trying to force a union, they would actually join. Or they... Wait, so would they join? Wait. Yes, they would join. It's annoying. It's very annoying. Out of 4, with my 10 claims, no matter what, they and at 10 favors, they would have helped me. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, we'll have to focus on this next part. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.